What is going on, guys? It is Duke here, and in this video we are going to touch upon something that is pretty much a hot button subject right now in the Clash community. Whether you're going on the forums, whether you're going on Reddit, whether you're hopping on YouTube videos and commenting about certain attacks, those attacks that we're going to look at here are Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10. A lot of people I'm talking to are thinking that Town Hall 10 is pretty much irrelevant at this point. Town Hall 9 is pretty cool because there's a ton of them that are needed in some of these wars, especially when you get into the higher level leagues, such as the CWL. You have sometimes around 18 different Town Hall 9s, and there really is a lot of parity right now, whether you're going air, ground, a bit of a hybrid with that. There's a ton of different things that you can do at Town Hall 9 to go ahead and 3-star an opposing Town Hall 9. As you can see in most of these wars here, Town Hall 10s are mainly used to 2-star Town Hall 11s, just because we're not seeing many of the Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11 triples. So if you can get a 2-star attack out of your Town Hall 10, it is so worth it, because then your Town Hall 11s can go down and they can 3-star, for the most part, 3-star the Town Hall 10s. But really what's lost in the shuffle of everything that's going on these days is the Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 gameplay. It just seems like the 3-star attack rate is probably hovering somewhere in the maybe like 8 to 10%, really, which means that 8 to 10% of every time a Town Hall 10 hits another Town Hall 10, it's only going for 2 stars and sometimes 1 star. So in this war here, which was Red Onslaught versus Coastal Clash, now we're going to look at Coastal Clash. They're a good clan here. We're talking about a CWL light clan, so this is really 2 good war clans matching up here, so no slouch. So what we're going to look at here is a guy named Cody on Red Onslaught. He had a good 3-star attacks here on a Town Hall 10. Now, granted, Cody is, I think, let me see where Cody is number 5 on the war map here. And what he did was he went in and he 3-starred number 12 and number 13. So, for the most part, these are good, solid bases. We're going to look at this one here, Devil. We don't have max Infernos. We still have some Town Hall 9 defenses, but we do have Infernos in there. They're level 2. We got some maxed out expos for Town Hall 10. So albeit it is not a 100% upgraded Town Hall 10 here, it's still a really solid Town Hall 10, especially in your random spin clans that you're going with. The majority of the guys probably who are watching this are going up against Town Hall 10s who would look like this, or worse. We have 40-40 heroes. So we're going to check out how Cody is bringing out his 3-star attacks here. We're going to check into it. And really, for the most part right now, as far as a Town Hall 10 meta goes, it is the Gobo Witch attack here. We're not seeing a ton of airstrikes on these bases. As you can see, he's got some well staggered on the left-hand side there, air defenses. I think they're level 8 air defenses, which are max for Town Hall 10. But the majority of the 3-stars I'm seeing in most clans is coming on the ground. So we're going to jump in. We're going to check out to see what Cody is doing, what he's using. He's bringing 12 bowlers, 8 witches, and 2 golems in. He's got wall breakers, got 2 jump spells, which will cut the seam right down through this Town Hall 10. He's really surveying it up. As you can see, look at the timer there, 1:35 on the clock. And he's going to start off, as you can see, he's bringing in 2 golems from the right-hand side there, dropping down those meat shields, and you're spreading them out enough to where you're going to take up the majority of this defenses going in and attacking that. So, which really allows your witches to come in from behind. We're going to play it out. He's going to bring in the corner here. Look at this. He's got a nice drop of witches in the corner here, usually dropping a pair in one corner and a pair up in the top hand corner. They're going to go through and get those outlying buildings, which will really force a funnel for the witches on that are coming in here and the bowlers that are going to be coming in right behind. So once the witches are down, then you can start deploying the bowlers. As you can see, we're going to stop right here. and you can see the funnel being created over here. The bowlers and the witches, they're going to take out that elixir storage right there, which is going to force everyone to the center, and these guys over here are going to go ahead and push everybody right back to about 1 to 2 o'clock here on the war map. So jump spell down. It's always important to bring a couple jump spells because you want to cut right through the seam here of this base. And for a perfect raid like this, in this kind of attack here, you want some bowlers and some witches to go on the outside, because meanwhile on the inside, if you're looking, we got a hound and a loon coming out, which is kind of perfect for this attack here. You want some troops going right through the center. They want to cut through right like a knife in this base here. And on the outside, you want bowlers and some witches to be going through, because some of these buildings could be distracted on the inside, and it gives these outlying troops going around the base here to get some free reign to go through and knock out those, like I said, outlying buildings. So as you can see, a bunch of raid spells down. He's going to be dropping another jump spell soon. He's got a skelly, which he's going to pop down right on that queen, and the hound pops, and the queen, she'll go through and take them out. As you can see, the center of this base is really being damaged and destroyed. Another jump spell right down perfectly right next to that Inferno Tower, and those bowlers, once they get raised up, they just do a ton of damage. You get so much value with bowlers that are enraged. As you can see on the bottom side of this base here, you still have all kinds of firepower going through. Bowlers are just tearing through the bottom, and up the same thing up on the top there. Meanwhile, the Expo is still firing away on that golem and that giant in the center, and there was really no firepower left to really deal with all the damage and all the HP that's going through. The damage that is being done there is just overwhelming on this base. So like I said, the majority of you guys are seeing bases maybe like this, maybe not so well developed. So as long as your Town Hall 10s have these troops here, have the level 2 bowlers, have your level 5 golem, and your level 2 witches, they should be in really good shape. As you can see, this is an overkill of unprecedented proportions here. Ton of bowlers left, all kinds of witches. Really, if you see these attacks and they're done well and they're done properly, there's witches left over on the back end of the raid here. That is something that we really did not see maybe 6 months ago, before there was that boost in their hit points. So we're going to jump into Cody's next one. He is going down here against number 13. We're going to check out this base here first. I know some of you guys are going to comment down below that these bases are a little bit rushed, a little bit underdeveloped, but is not really rushed. As you can see, the walls are maxed. They are completely done. It looks like General Biola, he did a great job, probably going from a 9.5 transitioning into a 10. He has got a maxed Expo up here, and he's running with level 1 Inferno Towers. So he's still got those maxed out heroes. So that is a great job. He's done a really good job with this base, and now it's time to him for really getting into the Town Hall 10 defenses. But it is for Cody to take advantage of. So one thing I want you to notice about Cody here. Cody is the #1 Town Hall 10 for Red Onslaught in his war. And what he did is he went and took out the 2 bottom Town Hall 10s for Coastal Clash. So that freed up the Town Hall 11s from going in and really getting a good hit on the higher Town Hall 10s, to where that one of your Town Hall 10s wouldn't have to go through and attack a higher one up. They can go wipe out and take the legs out from underneath the Town Hall 10s and go ahead and win this war and take it home, which they did. So great job on both sides. Another thing I want to really touch on is that with these Go Bow Witch attacks here, they are perfect against squared off bases. Bases that are a little bit staggered and a lot like maybe a Town Hall 9 anti-3 base. They really do better against these type of attacks here. But if you're scouting out a base and you see one that's kind of squared off like this, where they can really cut through a seam and just generate their troops right through the middle and path them right through and tear it up, this is the type of base that you want to attack. Let's jump in and see what Cody did here. As you can see, he's going to wait a few seconds. He's still kind of sizing this base up. He's getting into it. 2 minutes left. So you can see that he is going to just go ahead and rock out this base, and he's going to nail it pretty good. So still waiting for some troop drops. We see some witches on the top, witches on the left-hand side. Pause it there. So, like I said, a pair of witches down here at this builder's hut, pair of witches up top there, because they're going to work their way in and create that funnel. 2 golems down, very good spread. You don't want to put them right next to each other because it's going to leave the witches in the back. They're going to leave them open to getting hit by some of these point defenses that are on the outlying part of that building. Great drop on those witches. Bowlers coming in the back end there, doing their thing. They're going to start hammering up, and that's when the heroes will come down with the clan castle. As you can see, queen is down, king is down, and you can see all the troops are going to be forced right to the center of the space. Jump spell's going to come right down in the face of that inferno, coming right at the queen, and he has a skeleton spell just in time for her. So the troops are going to take to that jump. They're going to head right to the middle of this base here, right at that inferno tower. That is gone. Hound comes out of the castle, as you see in most Town Hall 10s, and another jump right down on top of that clan castle. What I spoke about earlier in the previous attack is you want some troops going around the outside of this base here. Doesn't look like there's as many as there were in the previous attack. Hound pops, but there's still enough. You got a ton of firepower going around this way. A lot of them diverted around that end of the base there, heading down towards the town hall. Still have a good amount on the top right there, but it is really not enough, because up on the top right you only have some point defenses which will do not much damage. So going through, the golem is still tanking up in there, splits off into the baby golemites. Queen's doing her thing, still got bowlers tearing up down the bottom there, and it's going to look like it's going to be time for it just to go through, take out the rest of those defenses, and queen, and she's going to do her thing. Bowlers are down there doing what they do best. Skeletons are just running wild, taking out that mortar, which is great to get rid of that splash defense there. So there's only really 1 splash left, and 3 point defenses in that little quadrant right there of that compartment. But they're not really going to have much left, because the queen still has her ability. She still has pretty good health, and once she is able to get through there, she's going to take out those defenses. And as you can see, the bowler and the pair of witches are going to go through, take out that mortar, and once that mortar is down, it is all she wrote, because the queen and the witch are going to come through, take out the cannon, and only a few things left, and it is all she wrote. So really good attack here. Anytime you can get a Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-star, it is a really job well done. So hats off to Cody. He did a great job this war, bringing home the 6-pack Town Hall 10, Town Hall 10 pair of triples for Red Onslaught. Let me know if you guys are using this attack here. I know we've spoken about it at length in other videos. I know a lot of other guys are tossing it out there. I just got done watching the same style of attacks here by EchoThruMe, my buddy over here at the BadaBing Clan, and he's just throwing it out there. But it is really, really one attack army comp that you should be using. If any of your Town Hall 10s are not using them, going up against other Town Hall 10s, they need to check it out. They need to practice it. They need to FC it and check it out. Practice run it, go ahead and use it on each other, and then when you get into these wars, you can just hammer home some 3-stars. Don't forget to punch a like on the video, subscribe for future content, and we will talk to you guys later.